Shalom, brothers and sisters. Today, my scripture reading is taken from Galatians chapter 6, verse 1. Brothers, if anyone is caught in any transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in the spirit of gentleness. Keep watch on yourself, lest you too be tempted. Today, I want to share some thoughts on having a difficult but necessary conversation. Someone once said, the hardest conversation is often the one that's most needed. Now, how often it is for us to be in a situation where we know that we need to bring up an important issue with someone, but we were not sure how to do so. And from my observation, after more than 20 years in ministry, it's a frequent issue in everyday life. In relationships and in ministry, there is a consistent need to have difficult conversations. Church leaders, parents, spouses, friends, avoid them. And it is especially common among us Asians to refrain from bringing up sensitive issues. And it's often to the detriment of the relationship and to the benefit of the other party. Well, if it is that important, how can we engage in a difficult conversation? Today, I want to share some steps that you can consider taking. Number one is conviction. There first needs to be some sense of urgency on your part towards having the conversation. People who have frequent hard conversations just to have hard conversations are obnoxious at best. Hard conversations where you challenge someone, confront a situation, or address sensitive issues should be rare and not normal. Make sure you know it's something you must do in order to improve the situation or protect the relationship. Number two is prayer. You should pray as a part of the conviction process also. And you should pray after you know that you are moving forward. Pray for God's favor on the conversation, open hearts for you and the other party, and God's resolution to be realized. And enter the conversation in a spirit of prayer. Number three, prepare notes. You may want to jot down somewhere your main points that you are trying to make. You want to be prepared and you want to be objective. You want to remember your thoughts clearly and not from emotion. The main issues are to be factual, to the point, but kind, truthful, and helpful. Be willing to assume responsibility where needed. Number four, the setting. Time and place are critical in difficult situations. Do not attack someone publicly in ways that will embarrass them more or even add unnecessary stress to the situation. Do not have a hard conversation when you are being motivated simply by your emotions. Find neutral ground with the least possible interruptions. Be strategic with your when and your where. Number five, rehearsal. Perhaps go through your notes and your part of the conversation. Imagine if someone was having this conversation with you and how you would respond. You cannot determine how they will respond, but you can rehearse how you will respond. The more you do this, the better you'll be able to control your emotions when the time comes. Number six, of course, is action. Do it. You need to plan the when, as stated above, but the longer you wait, the harder and more awkward it will be. Have the conversation while you are prepared and in a prayerful mindset about the situation. Number seven, follow up. Maybe the conversation did not end with one conversation. You will need to check in with the person, send them a follow-up email, phone call, or even another meeting. You may need to reiterate your care for them personally, even after the conversation. The scripture is clear. As much as it depends on us, we are to live at peace with everyone. If nothing more is needed between you and the person, at least take time to think through how the conversation went so you can learn from it and be better prepared for future conversations. You can be assured of additional opportunities. I hope this devotion helps you. Don't avoid the hard conversations. They are often the most needed. but always be loving and wise about having them. God bless you.